It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, March 30th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Thursday morning, March 20th, 2017. Here are your news and odds here. Top story at 8:20 on this Thursday morning. It is lawmakers in North Carolina. That's Lake Wizard that they had reached a deal to appeal costly and highly criticized law that restricts which public restrooms transgender people can use. Honolulu, a federal judge in Hawaii, who had temporarily blocked President Trump's revised travel ban hours before it was set to take effect, should longer last an order on Wednesday. The House Intelligence Committee suspended the fracture by allowing Potters Alliance that decided to accuse one another of playing politics to the investigation of alleged Russian attempts to meddle in the 2016 election with President Trump. Chinese President Xi Jinping will visit President Trump in Palm Beach, Florida next week for talks that will likely range from economic to security issues. Crews investigated an crash that killed 13 in rural West Texas, involving a van carrying church members in a pickup truck. Trump's unveiled its new desktop experience during its Galaxy S8 launch in New York City yesterday. It's designed to turn a Galaxy S8 into a PC with Android apps running like a desktop-like environment. Prime Minister Theresa May signed a letter laying out for British withdrawal from the European Union that delivered the letter to the Brussels on Wednesday formally began the process. Senate and Telecommunications steps out of the plate. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia police on Thursday stopped guarding the morgue that held the body of the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's brother after the fans reported mid reports that the remains would leave the country. Australian authorities have told that about 40,000 people who evacuated are grounded flash flooded in the aftermath of the cyclone Debbie worsens. Senate Democratic leaders are giving their centrist colleagues space on Neil Grish despite strong pressure from the Liberal base to seek the President Trump Supreme Court nominee. However, Ivanka's White House post raises a question about murky business ties. As Women's History Month draws an end, First Lady Melania Trump proclaimed on Wednesday that award ceremony that wherever women are diminished, the entire world is diminished with them. General Joseph Patel, commander of the U.S. CENTCOM, told Congress more U.S. troops may be needed to support the Syrian Democratic Forces' offensive to capture Raqqa. Turkey's prime minister said that military incursion into the war towards Syria is not identified one of the remains. Unclear whether they will maintain a military presence. American Airlines said First Officer William Mike Grubbs died after a medical issue during a landing at New Mexico's Albuquerque International Airport. A new Gallup poll shows President Trump's approval rating is 35%, the lowest in any record of the president in his first year. Ford Motor Company said Wednesday they will call 441,000 of vehicles to fix safety hazards that will cause engine fire or door with a swing open. The serial killer, known as Angel Death after killed dozens of elderly patients in the 70s and 80s, was found severely beaten in prison on Tuesday. Some good news for Edinburgh homeowners. Lord, North Edinburgh Drive by evidence lacking. Cost of health insurance puts squeeze the budgets. North Edinburgh RTM accepts donations to a field project. While requested to paint crosswalk down would help nudge Travis Park Street safely from the home of the Los Angeles Drive where they work was rejected by the city council last month over safety measures are in the works. Lloyd's of London. Insurance market took upon the British business scene since the 17th century chose Brussels side for the European Union this episode because of its strong regulatory framework set on Thursday. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos suggested that one of those days that we all have from time to time he often became the second richest human on the planet and then he shut down a business and was founded by one of his bitter rivals. London cheapest Western House, which followed the Brexit Wednesday, is now attracting one of the proof of its AP-10 reactor by the end of this March, British nuclear regulator said. The stock today out down 42.18 points, 26 minutes down 0.32. SP 5 up 2.56 points at 2,361.13 and Nasdaq up 22.41 points at 5,897.55. Rodent scientists operated outside the scientific countries of the commentary during Congress on Wednesday to fund red teams that investigate natural causes of global warming and the findings of the United Nations Climate Science Panel. Jeff Bezos provides a sneak peek at a Bullard new Shepard spacesuit. Trenton, New Jersey, U.S. regulators now approved the first draft for the aggressive kind of multiple scores that steadily reduces the coordination and the ability to walk. Take a look at New England News Report 2 hours ago. Buffalo after the Quincy, Massachusetts. Quincy drive. Square Street. Relevant. No. Traffic. For QFT. Peter Challenger's time is now 8:24 on this March 30th on a Thursday, and 7 out for a Sport Report. Boston Celtics fall to the Milwaukee Bucks 103-100. Then the Boston Red Sox fall to Minnesota Twins 5-3. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be at the Garden taking on the Now Stars. Game time 7:30 p.m. And the Boston Red Sox will be taking on Washington Nationals. Game time 1:05 p.m. Closely Warsaw doing this back-to-back ways against top the combination as central for the team that momentum to begin post points for rested players. The Warriors just used 3 styles on how to play games the last 4 years to rejuvenate the season. After years of watching amazing NBA players, it's that year we're seeing 2 men, Russell Westbrook and James Harden, so effectively making a solid NBA work group up. Franchise 37, Kyle Shannon worked for 5 NFL teams will be named the coach of 749 day after Falcons 25-point collapse against the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 51. Peter Challenger's time, 8:25 on this Thursday morning. Time for traffic and transit report. Let's study off on the MBTA word the subway system. Red line range from Massachusetts, minor southbound delays in the early stable train. Red line is posted minor northbound delays between Edgewood Park Street due to a track problem. And got Meter Rail, Worcester train 505, 750, and from South Station up in 20-25 minutes. Beyond Kent between West State and Worcester New Train traffic, Fairmont train 584. As reported, Fairmont was operating 10-50 minutes, Basket due to labor on the outbound train. Please board Worcester line train 58684 from Fairmont on the outbound platform of our Fairmont station. Worcester train 581.73 p.m. Outbound is cancelled Friday, March 31st. So the truck work considered train Friday, train at 6:45 p.m. Outbound on train 531.745 p.m. Outbound. Franklin train 706 inbound will hold at Windsor Garden for 10 minutes, and up at train 740-744. Windsor Garden schedule at Franklin Line train 740. Windsor Garden at schedule the next train at Will will be train 708. And the ferries they are looking good here. Alright, I was in my ways in New England here. 95 on the southbound side, so for Bridgeport down to Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side, so for Tuesday, 87 to Port Chester, New York, all the way out to Stepford. 95 on the northbound side, also West Haven to New Haven. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, back to Bridgeport down to Stepford. 84 westbound side, also Waterbury Stretch. Route 7 on the southbound side, also Denbury Stretch. 91 on the northbound side, back to the Meriden down to Route 9. And hit best get from Meriden all the way up to the downtown offer. 91 on both ends back to 20, where they say A4. A4 eastbound side also from New Pit to down to Hartford, Connecticut. A4 westbound side is back from the Manchester downtown to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on both ends is back to from 291 and 57 in Springfield. 146 on the northbound side, so the mass back to 290 eastbound side, so from 290 slow from 146 route down to Worcester. Down in Providence vicinity, 190 westbound side, also from 114 in East Providence oriented. Downtown Providence around 95 southbound side, so from 2nd and downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it is back up for 37 walk down to downtown Providence. 6 tech connector, so between 6 to 95 and downtown Providence. Split 60 eastbound side, also before 6 tech connector, 146 southbound side, so from 15 to 95 downtown Providence. 146 is the southbound side, also after 146A, 99 the northbound side, so 126 to 122, Lakewood Stock stretch. Route 295 southbound side, so around Route 6 to Johnson. 130 westbound side, the Newport Bridge, that's a little slow, but Jamestown and Mountain Bridges are looking at here. Southeast of Massachusetts and Cape Cod. 28 at the northbound side, it is a little slow. Board 28, southbound side of Board Bridge is a little slow here. But Southward Bridge is looking at 6 from somewhere on all lanes here. 95 the northbound side, 7 going between Route 1 up and Sheridan all the way to Route 128 Canton. 24 at the northbound side, also from Harrison Boulevard and David on 128 Canton. Route 3 at the northbound side, so from Jersey to Hingham and the Main Street split. 128 to the southbound side is backed up from Punkbar Road all the way and the Main Street split. 128 at the northbound side, also Route 24 in Canton. 128 at the northbound side is back to Route 1 and Darwin all the way to Route 20 Waltham. 495 at the northbound side is back to Milford all the way after Massachusetts Turnpike and Westboro. Mass back eastbound side, Suburb between Westboro and all the way after the Austin Brighton tolls there. Mass back westbound side, also Newton Corner. Mass back eastbound side, also around the Southern Expressway in Boston. Mass back westbound side, it is backed up from Longer behind the South Boston 7 Expressway. The northbound side, so Great split all the way down for Dorchester 7 Expressway, southbound side, also Dorchester stretch 93 both as downtown Boston is backed up. 93 to the southbound side, it is stop go between 125 North and 9 and the branch down to the Zakin Bridge. 93 at the northbound side, so still on Route 128 Reading. 128 southbound side, so for Litchfield all the way down Route 2 in Lexington here. Route 2 westbound side, slow and Lexington stretch. Route 2 eastbound side, so for 60 Belmont down to Cambridge. 495 of the south outside about the Hudson and Marlborough. 495 of the north outside also Wilton and Westford. 485 south outside back there after Route 3 in Lowell. Route 3 to south outside so for 40 Chelsea and Bill Ricker. 485 of the south outside back on the launch line at Route 93 here. 93 is south outside also 213 and they're doing here. 101 west outside back on the Manchester's Everett Turnback south outside so Burbank switch. 93 to stop outside back to Derry, New Hampshire stretch. 295 to stop outside back to Freeport down in Portland here. And Interstate 89 stop outside also St. Albans here. New York State 3 East Bend side a little slower around the Albany stretch around Route 20 and Interstate 87 to stop outside also for Route 7 to Latham down the Colony. And Interstate 90 westbound side also around 77 Detroit headed towards Albany. Peter Children's time is now 8:30 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for a weather report here. And sun is back. The sun is back after an absence here due to the clouds and rain. And looking at radar, and it's clear as whistle in the New England state region here. Taking a look at 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, sunny skies about 49 degrees. At north for about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight, increased skies will about 29 degrees. Calm wind. Friday, just a snow before 11 a.m. Then a snow sleep between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Then rain and sleet after 2 p.m. and 37 degrees. Common check BKBD spread 5 miles an hour through the chest page to the website. Little notes of information expected for Friday night. Rain and sleet low at 32 degrees. East wind about 8 miles an hour here. Chest page your website. New steering information less than 1 day as possible for Saturday. Rain maybe before 4 p.m. 140 degrees. North is about 8 to 11 miles. Gust high 21 miles an hour. Chest page is 8%. Cheyenne and chest rain main before 8 p.m. Patch bug between 2 and 5 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cast about 30 degrees and chest ratio 30%. Sunday, most cooks about 49, about 31 degrees. Monday, Sunday, mostly cooks about 49, about 32 degrees. Tuesday, chest rate mostly cast about 47, about 35 degrees. Chest ratio is 40%. And for Wednesday, cuts out about 52 degrees. Currently in Taunton, it's fair skies, and it's 35 degrees. And here in Not Near, it's clear skies, and we have a temperature of 35 degrees. And in Mansfield, it's clear skies at 37, and that's going to be for the Peter Channel morning news, and that's much 32 to 17 on Thursday morning. Thanks for you. Have a good morning, good night, and have a good day.